Can you guys believe it's June? I can't either. So I'm going to show you my updated temperature blanket. If you want to see how this month has worked up, stick around. Okay, this is when I show you my update for the temperature blanket crochet along that I'm doing this year. I will put a link in the description box in case you're new and you don't know what this is. This is a temperature blanket that basically I'm doing as a crochet along. I invited everybody to join me. I made what's it called? A chart with the colors and the temperatures, and but we only do it once a week. That's the catch. We do the high and low once a week on a Wednesday. And it's just because I could never, ever commit to doing a temperature blanket 365 days. No, I would never get it done. I just know myself. So this is fun. I did it last year, but I'll put a link to the first video describing it. And it also, it's in that same video, it shows you my finished temperature blanket from last year. Now, last year I picked Big Twist yarn and Michael's crafts yarn. I'm forgetting the name of it. But anyway, this year I picked the, I love this yarn. It's the Premier Anti-Pilling yarn, and I like this a lot better. I try to pick yarn that is easily accessible, that has a wide variety of color and isn't too expensive. And with all of that, sometimes it's hard to find quality yarn, but for an acrylic, this is working up so much nicer than last year's. Okay, now I'm loving the colors this year. I really am. This year when I made the chart, I tried to go a little bit more pastel, and this is the chart. And it has the temperatures and everything. And if you are interested, it is not too late to join, even though it's June, because it's only, you know, it's 2 rows a week because we're doing the high and low. And the fun part is, because we're all using the similar colors, referencing the temperature, when you see the different temperature blankets from across, you know, all around the region, you know, from California and Florida, me in Connecticut, you see the different variations of weather. So it's very interesting. And I find it even more interesting because our weather has been so weird, and it just gets weirder and weirder every year. So I kind of like doing this because it just points it out to me. Now keep in mind, this is just on Wednesdays. Okay, so in May, we had 5 Wednesdays. And the first Wednesday high was 56. And the low was 43. Then we had a high of 72 with a low of 38, all in one day. It's crazy. Then the following Wednesday was a high of 61 with a low of 46. And then the high was 77 with a low of 45. And then the following Wednesday was 77 again with a low of 41. So we did get some different colors in this week. I'm loving it. Okay. So if we look here, bottom up, January through May. Top is May. And you can see we have added some different colors. I am loving it. Isn't it pretty? I love the way this is working up. I really, really. And this is about 6 feet wide. Oh, it's so pretty. I really like it so much better than last year's. Okay, so if you look, let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right here, if I'm not mistaken, yes, meadow. This is meadow right here, and that's what we started May. So from here up to here is May. And we got, so the way my colors go are the really, really, really cold is silver, and then it goes to blues, and then kind of like turquoises to greens to pinks to like a deeper pink reddish. And that's the hottest and that's the coldest. So once we got some greens, which you would expect, and we're starting to get into the pinks. So it is getting warmer. This is dogwood wood. I absolutely love this color. This color is the porcelain blue, which we have a lot of. that's something that comes up often. This is Spa. We see Spa a lot. And I love that color. This is Green Apple. This is Kiwi, and Kiwi is 67 to 73 degrees. So that's how May's looking. And the way I do it is I just go to undergroundweather.com and I go to the calendar. I go to the history, and then I do it as the calendar view, and then I just go and down Wednesday and write down the high-low for each Wednesday. And I just do it all in one sitting. I don't do it weekly. I just do it all in one sitting. And I kind of think it's cool because at the end of the month I do it and I look at like, oh wow, it's just funny to see how the temperatures played out for that month. So that is my update on my temperature blanket. If you guys are doing this with me, please post some pictures on my Facebook group. My Facebook group will be linked down below. And sometimes I share those pictures with you guys. I don't know, I haven't really been on my Facebook group. I've been kind of out of it, so I'll have to check. I'm not sure if there'll be pictures, but wait till the end of this video because there might be some pictures of other people's blankets. And I always make sure that you can see where they're from because that's just the interesting part to me. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Again, if you are interested in joining me, my email will be down below. Email me and I could send you this chart and the tracking sheet if you want. This is the tracking sheet that I use. And it's really fun and it's something that you could look back on. And I think it's going to come out really pretty. Much, much better than last year's. I really am enjoying this yarn. All right, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing great and I'll see you in my next